that okay, they are doing, so that becomes very easy. So Maharaj says that chanting, it is well known that the chanting of holy name with the association of devotees is very easy compared to doing it alone, and for both, for japa and kirtan, for both the things. So when we chant in a group of devotees, we co-create a devotional energy and atmosphere that we get to enter into together. It is therefore said that Sankirtana, the name Sankirtan itself, it means Kirtan performed with others. So Kirtan means chanting and like that, but Sankirtan means doing it with the other devotees along with others. So this Sankirtan can create very such extraordinary experience in the practitioner or in the people who are taking part in it, that the person will feel, the person will find it easy to remain focused on the holy name and experience divine taste in chant. When we are doing with other devotees, uh, it is become very easy for us to focus. But Maharaj says that, alas, chanting together seems not to be possible for all of us. For most of us, it is very difficult to chant with devotees. Very difficult, because devotees who lives in ashrams, for them it is easy, they can chant along with other devotees. But others who live outside, for them it seems like impossible. And especially about like early morning, getting up and chanting, too difficult. Just you are alone and you have to get up and take bath and chant, it's too difficult. We know that this is the best time, early morning is the best time for chanting, but still it is very difficult. So Maharaj is giving a practical solution. So chanting can be done in connection with others. Maharaj is saying that this is Maharaj's solution, that chanting can be done in connection with others by the help of modern technology. That's what we are trying. For example, like Skype or Zoom nowadays, very famous. So with the help of this modern technology, we can chant together with other devotees. Okay, so Maharaj is saying that actually one devotee wrote one letter to Maharaj, he email or something. So he says that because I always saw a great difference in early chanting with other devotees, I got the idea to ask devotees to meet early in the morning via Skype or Zoom and just chant online. At first, only one devotee responded positively. Same thing, like we also tried with that. When I shared this idea that through Zoom we can chant, we can join together and chant, one devotee only said yes. Actually, first 3 days I did alone, sitting in, and no one joined. Then one devotee joined, and two devotee joined. Like that, gradually, now sometime 15, sometime 12, 20, like that, devotees are joining nowadays. So we did meet like this a few times and felt that we were making significant progress in chanting, a progress which soon began to affect the rest of our lives in a very spiritual and blissful way. Actually, this kind of thing we should share with others, like how you experienced when you started doing this, or any new process or something new you tried and it worked, and so these kind of things you should write and send and share with other devotees. Okay, so others will feel inspired. So I thought if it works for us, it can work for others too. That is when I decided to create Japa Sangha, where devotees could post the date and time when they wish to chant with someone. The first devotee who replies becomes their partner for that particular japa session. Okay. So it's a new technique here. So that's how we regular devotees are there every day. We do nowadays everything is different situation, lockdown. We cannot even come together. So through Japa and Zoom, we are trying and joining. But on Ekadashis, we are inviting more and more people. So if you know in your circle, many people who knows, you all invite them also. Okay, all come together and chant. So Maharaj is saying that I think this is a valuable idea based on the principle of chanting together in the association of devotees. It makes everything much easier and more inspiring. It's very easy. If you want to chant 64 round, 80 round, 100 rounds, keep chanting with devotees. You will not find when it is completed. Alone it is 16 is difficult. Another devotee wrote me that when there is a japa partner, he feels inspired. Somebody else is chanting, I will also feel to chant. We sleeping, I am anyway sleeping, I will also sleep. Just like that. So if there is a company for japa, then I feel inspired. A devotee is sharing his experience. If not empowered to rise on time and organize his whole day in a more spiritual way. In this way, he makes sure his japa is not spread across the day without proper focus. Skype or Zoom, this japa might work for many of you as well, because now it is age of technology. Obviously, there are many variations of this simple idea. You can have your own ideas. The most obvious being to invite your friends to your home and chant with them. Anyway, if situations are there that you can invite your friends and other devotee friends and sit together and chant, physically sitting together, that's anyway wonderful thing. But this thing, like in present situation, you all cannot come together and chant, so this technology can be utilized here. Maharaj is saying that I have seen in different temples like Mayapur that devotees sit in circles around Tulsi Devi. This is a very nice practice. Okay, so all the devotees sitting together in a circle, and in center they are keeping Tulsi Maharani and they do japa. And I have applied this format for chanting in my many japa retreats. It works wonders, and I encourage everyone to try this. If Maharaj is saying, if you have opportunity to be together with the senior devotees, people who do very nice japa, if you get their association, you should sit with them and chant. Okay, and if you have opportunity, you keep Tulsi Maharani in front of you and chant, you know, and sit with the devotees and chant. Maharaj is saying this Zoom or Skype or this kind of technology we use. So these kind of japa seems to work best when devotees chant in pairs, not groups. There are a few reasons. Maharaj is saying not so many devotees, but if we make like groups, like 2 people or like that. So Maharaj is explaining that this thing works best if there are only 2 participants due to technical limits. And if nowadays anyway technology is there, so more people also can join. And another thing is when only 2 are there, one feels more responsible for meeting. If there are only 2 devotees, okay, because when there are more people joined, you don't know who skipped, who left, you don't know. But only when 2, 3 are there, you will notice, okay, this person left, you call, why you left, join again, right? So that is a good idea. Chanting in pairs is more personal so that the feeling of contributing to other person's future life and thus serving activity is more easily achieved. So when we have a group, 1 or 2 people or 3 people, so this sense is there that I'm serving other devotee by helping him. He's helping me, I'm helping him. So we are helping each other. So that's personal bonding is more. Now you're just chanting, it's like impersonal. You don't know anybody in the group. So this is a new thing which today we are bringing up that everyone when we join in Japa, even every day in morning, you take one person responsibility, each others. So you have to call each other and you have to when they drop, you have to check why they drop, why they are not joining, whether they completed or not. It's like that. So you have a person who is watching at you, and you are also watching at someone like that. Okay, so then Maharaj is saying that when we experience ideas like this one, let us not. The main thing is something which we should not lose. We should focus always on the main idea, and the main idea is chanting the holy name means to associate with Krishna. That is another. This thing is very, very, very important now. This is the last point. This is very important thing that chanting means associating with Krishna. Let us not mistake the form for the content. Okay. Let us not mistake the form for the content. In Japa and Kirtan, we are concerned with the one relationship, our relationship with Krishna. That is our main concern when we do Japa. Our relationship with Krishna. Others who are there may to some extent carry and inspire us, and group petitions tend to be more effective than single approaches. So other people will help and then all it's fine, it's okay. But ultimately we should remember that Japa means